Welcome to Servant of the Fates. Today's pick-a-card reading is quite straightforward. It's about who you're going to meet soon. So you can be on the lookout for this new love potential, or perhaps a friend or someone who's going to help you begin your next venture in business. Pick the card that sparks a memory in you. It has your answer. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. And let's begin. If you chose the first card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. So who are you going to meet soon? We have the Five of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. First of all, this is someone who's been through a lot in life, a lot of failures, a lot of sorrow, a lot of suffering, but they have overcome everything. So we're talking about someone really strong, okay? Someone perhaps famous and wealthy as well, with the Wheel of Fortune, but someone who's just survived a lot of things, someone who can teach you about wisdom and strength and resilience. We also have the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. So this is someone who is in their 30s or 40s, okay, maybe even 50s, someone who's older than you if you're in your 20s, obviously, but someone who has more than the age. They have this maturity about them, like I've said, right? With the Wheel of Fortune, this is someone who survived a lot of losses with the Five of Swords, a lot of betrayal with the Seven of Swords, okay? With the Ten of Swords, this is someone who has been through the worst pain ever. I just heard losing a child, okay? Losing someone very near and dear to you, and in a way that's shocking and just heartbreaking, okay? And with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups, we're not talking about a knight anymore, which would be someone in their 20s or late teens. We're definitely not talking about a child, which would be represented by pages, children, early teens, adolescent years. We are talking about someone who is kind of mature both in age and at heart, okay? Someone who survived a lot. And with the Queen of Pentacles here, Pentacles, this is the suit of stability, okay? The Queen of that. So we're talking about someone who is stable financially, but also mentally and emotionally. The King of Cups, someone very loving. The suit of Cups is the suit of love and emotions and creativity. So if you are the king of that suit, then you're someone very loving, very forgiving, kind, generous, creative as well, okay? So this is the person that you're going to meet soon. As you can see from these cards alone, this could be someone who can be a mentor to you, okay? But this can be a love interest as well, because we have a couple here and a compatible couple as well. So in tarot, it kind of follows astrology. Generally speaking, of course, there are deeper nuances once you actually get into it. But generally speaking, earth signs and water signs are very well suitable and compatible in astrology, right? And that's what we have here, earth and water. And then the same goes for fire and air, which would be the suit of wands and the suit of swords. So here you have a couple. So it's very much possible that the person you're going to meet soon is someone who's going to be a romantic interest, probably someone you even marry, because they are married, queens and kings, right? And tarot. And again, they are compatible. So it could be that. But either way, romantic or not, okay, it could be a business venture, it could be someone in a corporate setting. It's someone who would be your mentor, business-wise, life-wise, okay? Someone who can teach you a lot of wisdom, and again, about resilience, how to survive, how to become stronger for, after everything, the things that have hurt you, the ordeals that you have gone through. What else do we have? The Seven of Cups, okay? The Six of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Speaking of wealth, the Ten of Pentacles is the card of wealth, Okay, so in tarot you have 1, 2, 3 through 10. 10 is the highest number. And like we said, the suit of pentacles is the suit of stability, of the material, of the tangible, of cash, of money, of wealth. So this is someone wealthy, someone who has built a business, someone who has built a brand, someone who is now, very famous. If not in a social media influencer worldwide celebrity way, then someone who's very recognized and respected in their community or in their industry. Okay, so it's someone who has built some sort of an empire, a beautiful impression on the people around them, right? Someone with a great reputation and track record, right? With the 10 of Pentacles, but also, so far we've been talking about someone very serious, right? But with the 6 of Cups, this is not a boring person. Even though they're strong, even though they could be mature in the way they think and in their age as well. The 6 of Cups is someone who is a child at heart, okay? So someone who is always very funny. They know how to tell good jokes and they're nostalgic, okay? They always talk about, in the 90s, in the 80s, in the 70s, we did that, I did that. I used to eat this kind of junk food and that was my favorite ice cream flavor and I watched this TV show. So it's that kind of person. Someone who always have a positive mindset in the face of negativity, right? And this card kind of stumped me. I don't know if you noticed. The 7 of Cups. This is someone, even though it's kind of interesting, it's kind of funny, even though they're wise, okay, even though they are someone who's kind, right? We see that, we know that from the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Cups. They are, there's something flaky about them, okay? It's not that they're not reliable, but there is a flakiness, like they can't always decide what they want in life. And it's the little things actually with the 7 of Cups, because this is minor arcana, not major arcana, right? So in tarot, minor arcana is like the day-to-day, the mundane things, not who the person is as a soul, as a being, okay? So this is someone who quite literally cannot decide what to order. And it kind of stumped me because we were talking about how mature this person is, how wise. But when it comes to the little things, the day-to-day, that could be something that's annoying about them. You're going to decide that you're going to meet up for lunch at this place or that. And then last minute, you're already in the parking lot and they're like, hey, can we meet here instead? Or can we move it to tomorrow? Right? So it's that kind of flakiness, but they don't mean it in any malicious way. They are just someone who's kind of indecisive when it comes to the day-to-day stuff, okay? That's a big clue actually if we're talking about the right person, because when you meet someone, it's unlikely that you're immediately going to sense that, this person is strong. And maybe if they're humble, right, you're not immediately going to realize that, this person's wealthy. Okay, and even the age, some people look so much younger for their age, right? So it's not easy to always discern, this is the person I'm going to meet who's fated to help me in this life because they lost a child. I mean, they're probably not going to reveal such things, right? When we meet someone, it's best foot forward, it's small talk, right? But this is your biggest clue, actually. 7 of Cups, someone who is quite indecisive and flaky, but not in a malicious way, okay? Not in a hurtful, gaslighting, manipulative, narcissistic kind of way. Definitely not. They're just, oh my God, I don't want to use this word, but I heard it. They're a bit of an airhead when it comes to the little things, when it comes to social media maybe, and technology. Maybe this is someone I just heard who has a hard time filling out their calendar on iPhone. Okay, so there are some conflicting engagements there. So it's not out of malice, but this someone is kind of clumsy and indecisive. So that is your biggest clue actually about who they're going to be. The last card is what this person will bring into your life. So you're going to meet them soon, but why? Right? What's the reason? And we have strength. This is someone quite literally, right, who will help you strengthen yourself, your resolve, your reputation, your standing in society. Someone who will help you gain influence and mental stability this is like a mentor. And again, that doesn't say that this person cannot be a romantic interest. It's still possible, right? They're not mutually exclusive. This could be your mentor and your lover at the same time. But this is their main purpose in your life, okay? It's to help you find your own strength. It's to help you discover who you really are, okay? To help you find that emotional bravery and that spiritual strength and courage and resolve, really, okay? It's someone who will help you step into the best version of you, okay? Zodiac signs, we have, like I mentioned, we have Earth and Water. The Queen of Pentacles is specifically Capricorn, and the King of Cups is specifically Scorpio. So Sun, rising, Venus, okay, that could be very strong in their chart. But also, the Wheel of Fortune is the card of Jupiter. So maybe a very strong Jupiter influence in their natal chart as well. So there you go. Very soon, you are going to meet someone who will help you become the strongest, best version of yourself. They're going to be wealthy. They're going to be funny. They're going to be a bit flaky. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the second card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. So who are you going to meet soon? We have the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. So right off the bat, we have two Swords cards, okay? Swords, this is the suit of air, right? The King of Swords is specifically Aquarius. The Knight of Swords is specifically Gemini. So this is someone, whether or not they have those actual influences in their chart, right? Sun, rising, Venus. This is someone quite intellectual, first of all, intelligent, bright, but also someone who could be harsh in the way that they talk, right? Swords, someone who can be cutting with words, right? It's not coming out of malice. It's just who they are. It's their personality. They are sharp-witted. They always speak their mind. They're not shy. So that is your clue as to who this person could be. With the Page of Pentacles, however, even though they are represented by a knight and a king, very prominent people, the Page of Pentacles, if this is more their mind and their words, the way they talk and communicate, this is more their heart. The Page of Pentacles is someone young, right? A child at heart. So this is who we're talking about. Maybe it's literally someone that's younger than you by 5 to 7, even 11 years. But this is really more about who they are. They are a child at heart. They're very enthusiastic when it comes to business, when it comes to their hobbies, the books that they read, the TV shows and movies that they like. This is someone who always talks about their opinion in a very passionate way. So they are interesting to be around. Bookworm is something that I just heard as well, in a critic, not in a very negative way, but when it comes to movies and when it comes to literature, food, I just heard that. Okay, so someone who could, be very vocal about whether they like something or not. So this is the person that you're going to meet soon. That's a bit about their personality. What else do we have? The Two of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. Swords and Pentacles, very consistent. So with 3 Pentacles cards, this is someone you're probably going to meet at work. Pentacles is the suit of work. It's the suit of stability. It's something corporate. It's something to do with the tangible, with the material world, with money. Okay, so either you're going to meet this person at a place of work, you're going to work together, or maybe you're going to meet them networking at LinkedIn, right? It doesn't have to be a physical place. Also, if you're about to start a business, this could be a vendor for you, or a client, a partner, something like that. Okay, with the Two of Pentacles, this is so funny. You are not going to instantly like this person. I mean, we did talk about how they can be cutting with words and how they can be some sort of a critic in the way that they talk about food and movies and hobbies and stuff like that. So the first time you meet them, it's not going to be magic. You know, like in the movies where the world kind of stops, everything is in slow motion, and the environment is in black and white, and only this person is in color. It's not going to be that. You are going to be like, I think they're intelligent on one hand, they're interesting, but on the other, they're kind of freaking rude. So there's that kind of energy. You're not going to like them on the spot. And that's actually a very important clue about this person when you meet them. Okay, that is your clue that they're going to be important in your life. With the Six of Swords, this is someone who's probably a foreigner. Okay, or if we are talking about someone from the same country as you, then it's somebody from a different province or state or region, okay, who moved to where you are, right? So foreigner, immigrant, something like that, okay? And if you're in a very multicultural place like New York or London or Dubai, then it's someone who's not a native of any of those places, you know, someone who came from someplace else. And I know I don't like using this word to describe people, but I heard it, and we don't mean it, me and the spirits and the goddesses, we don't mean it in an offensive way. Someone who is kind of exotic, again, in a positive way, as in they are refreshing, they are interesting, there's something very mysterious about them that you just can't put a finger on it, why you think they're so different and they stand out and they're very unique, okay? So exotic, not in a sense that is derogative or, you know, insensitive, but there really is something super exotic, mysterious about this person. It doesn't have to be the way they look, it doesn't have to be their accent. There is just this aura of mystery surrounding them, even though they're very talkative. That's what's interesting with the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords. They talk a lot, as in they're very expressive of the things that interest them and all that, but still it's like there's a shroud of mystery, and that is what's so interesting about them. Like, how can you be both at the same time, right? And this is you thinking they're lovely and annoying at the same time as well. With the Three of Pentacles, again, this is someone you're probably going to meet at work. Three of Pentacles is specifically the card of a workplace, teamwork, collaboration, right? So there's that. But also, this person will be good at something with their hands, okay? This could be someone who's good at writing or painting or drawing, graphic designer, okay? Something like that. Maybe a musician, but a very big clue, someone who is really good with their hands and people admire them for it, right? So some talent to do with their hands. For example, it wouldn't be singing, because you don't really sing with your hands, right? I mean, of course, they're part of the performance, but it's different from like being a painter or a pianist, okay? So that's the difference. Someone who's really good with their hands. What else do we have? The Knight of Wands, the Page of Swords, and Judgment. Again, with the Knight of Wands, there is that confirmation that it's a foreign person, okay, a foreign energy. The Knight of Wands, of all the knights and of all the court cards in the Suit of Wands, this is the Traveler. This is the card of Sagittarius as well. So someone who likes to explore, someone who likes to learn, someone who likes to travel, okay? Someone who's always on the move. And a lot of masculine energy here, right? I mean, look, all of them are male. All of the court cards here are male, as represented by the imagery in the deck that we're using, the Housewives Tarot. The King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Pentacles here is a guy, okay? The Page of Swords, we're going to talk about him, is a guy, and so is the Knight of Wands. So it's undeniable. We're talking about a man here, right? For a very like little minority of you, maybe 5 to 7% of you, it could be a woman, yes, but masculine energy is just so undeniably strong. So we're probably talking about a man. The Page of Swords, again, it echoes two things about them. It echoes the intellect with the other swords court cards, right? It echoes how cutting they can be with words, right? How they always offer criticism, not in an annoying way, honestly. This is just someone who's like, oh, did you watch Barbie? Did you watch Oppenheimer? Oh, I really didn't like this part or that part, or it was a bit corny or cheesy. It doesn't mean they are attacking people for who they are and their beliefs. They're just someone who's very vocal about what they like and they don't like. This is also mirroring the Page card, Page of Pentacles, which means they are really a child at heart and probably younger than you, okay? With the Judgment card, this is someone who's really meant to be in your life. Judgment is the card of Pluto, okay? So this is someone who has a very big impact in your life. Pluto in astrology is the Lord of transformation, okay? The God of change and destiny as well. So someone who is destined to be in your life, someone that you signed a contract with before you were born into this life, into this incarnation. You made a pact that you are going to be the strongest force in each other's lives, okay? Judgment. And this is also the card of your true calling, your life purpose. So there is a lot of romantic undertones there, right? Someone who's probably meant to be your life partner, okay? So there you go. If we are talking zodiac signs, we already spoke about Aquarius, Gemini, air energy. And this is a mixture, possibly just given the Knight cards that we have, of Swords, which is air, and fire, okay, which is Wands. So this is Sagittarius, someone probably on the cusp, okay? Sagittarius, Aquarius, perhaps. There's a mixture there. So there's a cusp energy. Gemini as well, someone intellectual, someone daring, someone who likes to travel. Now, the very last card. Now that we have defined what kind of person they are, the person that you're going to meet soon, why? What is the main purpose, okay, of why you have to meet them, why you're going to meet them, why do they belong in your life at this point in time? And we have the Ace of Cups. This person will be all about love, okay? The Ace of Cups is the beginning of something new, someone new, and like I said, there are romantic undertones in your reading throughout, and this is the confirmation of that. This is the purpose of their presence in your life, where you're going to meet them. They are going to be the beginning of something new when it comes to your heart, when it comes to your love life, when it comes to your romantic happy ending. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the third card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. So who are you going to meet soon? We have the Eight of Wands. It's really very soon. This is the card of movement, of everything moving fast, of speed. We also have the Knight of Pentacles, earth energy, and we have the Star. So a lot of movement, a lot of positivity, right? Right off the bat, we have someone who will come into your life very quickly. The Eight of Wands is the card of speed. So I'm hearing athletic, right? Someone who joins fun runs and who's been in marathons, something like that, okay? Someone who's also very communicative, flirtatious. That's who we're talking about. With the Knight of Pentacles, this is Virgo energy, okay? Sun rising Venus. So even though they have this kind of chaotic Eight of Wands energy, there's something very graceful and grounded about them, okay? So it's more, they're cute. Man or woman, there is that cutesy, lovely energy around them, but there is this groundedness as well. So there's not a feeling of shallowness and flakiness, even though they have this energetic Eight of Wands energy. Someone who is quite stable, right? They're giving stable. With a Star, oh my God, this is so special. This is someone that you have always fantasized about, okay? Maybe for some of you, we're talking about a specific person, someone that you have a crush on, some celebrity or whatnot that you've always wanted and you're going to meet them soon. That's possible. But for most of you, it's someone you've fantasized about and hoped for and prayed for in a way that's more abstract. Like you always just had a list in your mind or in your heart or on an actual notebook of what you want in a partner or in a friend or in a mentor or something like that. And this exact person will come into your life, okay? The star is the card of your hopes, the card of your dreams, right? So someone exactly that you have been praying for, hoping for, fantasizing about, but also someone with a very healing energy. And really, it's just confirming what these other two cards are saying, because they're very energetic, very positive, very optimistic. So such energy is always contagious, right? When you have someone around you who's always happy, always smiling, always trying to make you laugh, then you do feel good around them, right? So there's that healing energy about them, but also you know that they're not shallow. You know that there's something stable and grounded and reliable and trustworthy about this person. And it just puts you at ease around them. Hence that healing energy, right? Knowing that this person is meant to be around you. Wonderful reading so far. We also have the Lovers, okay? We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So this reading, it's not really about love. It could be someone that you meet who's going to be your next best friend or your next teacher or mentor or something like that, business partner, right? But with the Lovers, the card of soulmates, the card of true love, it's undeniable that for the majority of you, this person that you're going to meet is going to be a romantic partner, okay? So whether or not you're looking for love, it is what's coming. Deal with it. I'm kidding. But yeah, for the majority of you, this is the next blessing that the divine, the universe has for you. It's a new romantic partner. And with the Ace of Pentacles, it's going to be stable. Okay, don't worry about it. The suit of Pentacles is the suit of stability. And aces in tarot, there are 4 aces in tarot, right? They're all about new beginnings. The Ace of Pentacles is the new beginning that you can rely on to stay with you and grow. It's not the kind of new beginning that's, it's not yet a certain thing. It's not a sure thing. This is something that is quite stable, solid, something that could really stay with you forever or for a really long time, long-term relationship, right? Speaking of this person's personality, like we said, kind of mirroring the Knight of Pentacles, this is someone who just gives off this stable energy. Like they know what they're doing in their life, okay? They're probably established in their career, okay? They're some sort of middle manager already with the Knight of Pentacles as well. So not someone who's very old and very established. We're not talking C-level yet, CEO, CFO. No, not yet. But someone who's probably a senior manager or a director, okay, in whatever industry they're in. So there is this stability about them. Also, there's someone who's quite innovative because the star is the card of Aquarius, major arcana. And this is someone who always has innovative ideas, paired with the Ace of Pentacles, someone whose ideas are often bought by the people around them, okay? Someone whose ideas are not just crazy, they always get implemented, their ideas for products, for services, for businesses. It's something that's very lucrative and people believe in that, okay? So this is someone with a good reputation wherever they're working. The Queen of Swords is the card of Libra. So we are talking about someone gracefully, elegantly beautiful, okay? They dress in a very polished way. It doesn't mean that they are very opulent. That would be Taurus energy, a different Venusian energy. Libran Venusian energy is not quite wearing Gucci and Balenciaga. This is more like maybe they're just wearing a white shirt and you can see a logo. So you don't know where it's from. You don't know if it's $500 or $50, right? But that white shirt is immaculate. No stains, no creases, looks high quality, fits them perfectly, drapes beautifully over their arms and their torso and their skin, just blends beautifully with the entire outfit. It's that kind of energy. Libra is grace. is elegance, not necessarily opulence, not necessarily excess, right? Not hedonism, but there you go. They're going to be very polished, a lot of finesse in the way that they dress. Classic clothes, someone who likes to wear neutral, so blacks, grays, whites, nudes. These would be their favorite colors when it comes to their outfit, how they carry themselves. Also, someone who's kind of a minimalist when it comes to accessories. So this isn't someone who would be layering 3 necklaces, right? Man or woman. This is probably someone who's just going to wear like an Apple Watch, and that's that. Or like 1 ring, not like mine. I think I'm wearing 5 right now. So not like that. Someone who's a minimalist when it comes to jewelry, accessories, wearable tech. Okay, but they always look elegant. They always look graceful. They always look beautiful. Simple, but impactful. Okay, that is how you would recognize this person. We also have the King of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords. With these 8s here side by side, that is the card of abundance. Okay, so whether this person was born into wealth or someone who worked for it, right? But there's wealth around them. Okay, notice I'm not saying rich, I'm saying wealth. Wealth is something more profound than richness. Okay, it could be something that they inherited, the generational wealth, or it could be something that they're building for themselves but will turn into generational wealth. Okay, like we said, this is someone who's very innovative, someone who is respected in their field, in the corporate world that they're working in. And maybe they're not in the corporate world, but for 90% of you, they will be. Okay, corporate is something that I hear very strongly. That's why I mentioned senior manager, director, right? So this is someone who has a lot of abundance to share around, to give to people, to you, to their loved ones, to the people around them. With the King of Pentacles, this is why. Okay, you are going to notice that this person never has this scarcity mindset. They're never worried about running out of things. Whether or not they're spiritual, they have mastered the law of attraction. Okay, they're always so positive. They never think, oh, but if I buy this now, I'm gonna run out of savings. Or if I travel now, maybe I won't have enough money for a rainy day. They never think that way. Okay, they save what's meant to be saved and they enjoy the rest. They are about living in the moment. The King of Pentacles never worries about money. He or she just knows that they'll always have enough. The universe will provide. They're going to do their part, work hard, and the universe will take care of the rest. Okay, and that's why we have 2 8s here. The 8 of Pentacles, hard work and abundance. The 8 of Swords, this is also about abundance, okay? And it's something that never happens to them, okay? This is the card of feeling like you're a victim, right? Feeling like you have to worry about things, people talking about you behind your back, and being trapped in situations that you don't want to be in. Normally, that's what it is. But look, this card, sometimes in tarot, it's like that. The card is a non-message, like it cancels its energy, because this negative card beside 2 positive cards, right? This is a victimhood mindset, a mindset of lack, and with these 2 cards beside it, it's like they're canceling it out and saying, no, this is something you will never hear or see or observe about this person. Okay, look at the 8 of Pentacles turning her back on the 8 of Swords and facing instead the King of Pentacles, right? So this person that we're talking about, you'll never notice them having this victim mentality, this philosophy of lack or scarcity. No, they work hard and they enjoy. Work hard, play hard, okay? So that is what you have to know about them. Zodiac signs, we already discussed that this is Aquarius, Virgo, okay, Libra, so Sun, Rising, Venus, that could be a mixture of their natal chart. Technically, the Lovers is the card of Gemini and the King of Pentacles is the card of Taurus, but in your spread, I'm not hearing them as zodiac signs or even personalities. This is an indication that they're going to be possibly a romantic partner for you. And the King of Pentacles is an indication of their mindset when it comes to material things. Now, lastly, this person, okay, why are they going to enter your life? What is the purpose, right? Romantically or not, why are they about to meet you? What's the reason for their existence in your life? We have the Page of Cups. They are meant to remind you of the better, lighter, more playful things in life. Okay? I'm hearing that for a lot of you, it hasn't been easy. You have been struggling, fighting a lot, very persevering, very brave, very strong. But right now, you need someone to remind you that life is not just a battle. Life can be fun. Life can be light. Life can be beautiful. And it doesn't always have to be about a war. Sometimes it just has to be something to do with smiling and laughter and just feeling good about yourself. Okay? So this person is meant to teach you how to not take life too seriously despite everything you've been through. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the 4th card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. So who are you going to meet soon? We have the 9 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and the Emperor. Wow, this is like a K-drama. It is going to be quite challenging how you meet this person, okay? They're going to be in a position of power over you, and it's not going to be smooth, your relationship at first, okay? There's going to be a lot of tension, something to do with your egos clashing, maybe also because of the discrepancy when it comes to your economic class or educational class, like your educational attainment, okay? There's going to be some tension there, but definitely with the Emperor. This person is someone with boss energy, and not just energy. They are, like I said, they will be in a position of power over you. So it could be the CEO of the company that you're working for. It could be the head of the community, whatever, management, something at the neighborhood that you're living in, okay? It could be a professor, right? Someone who is kind of an authority figure in your life. And with the 9 of Wands, there's that insecurity around the two of you, okay? Like I said, tension. I keep hearing that word tension. Perhaps because you like each other, but also are kind of annoyed by each other. But you are very defensive and insecure and self-conscious around each other. So that's a really big clue that this is the person who's fated for you, right? Romantically or not, we're gonna see with other cards. But this is a big clue as to who this person is that's destined to be in your life that you're going to meet soon. There is this tension, insecurity, self-consciousness around the two of you, okay? But speaking about them solely for a second, this is someone who has been through a lot, but is not yet at the top, even though they have Emperor boss energy. Maybe literally, physically, they're someone very successful, but emotionally, mentally, stability-wise, they are like at 90%, not at 100 yet. And even though one could argue it's never 100% when it comes to those things, you know what I mean, right? They're not completely there yet. The strength, the courage, the bravery, the resilience is not completely there yet. This is someone who still struggles with their, like I said, insecurities, with the past, okay? So this is someone who's not completely stable yet, not someone who has 100% self-worth and self-confidence, but they're getting there, okay? With the 3 of Swords, this is someone who has been through a lot of heartbreak, okay? heartbreak specifically. We're not talking about other ordeals in life like the death of a loved one, or losing their house to a flood or something like that, or losing a friend who betrayed them. No, this is specifically romantic love. Okay, it sounds cliche, but this is that kind of person who has always just been on the lower end. They always get the shorter end of the stick, okay, when it comes to love. Either they get cheated on, they get left behind, right? So this success that they have is fueled by that. Their insecurities, like we said, they're not there yet when it comes to overcoming them. Their insecurities when it comes to love is what propelled them to be really successful when it comes to their career. Okay? So they're not very successful in other areas of their lives, specifically not in the romantic department. But they turned it into something, whatever that pain was. They really worked on it and poured their energy into something that helped them achieve financial success in their career and their material wealth and related things. What else can we glean about this person? Death, the Ace of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. Scorpio energy, right? And indeed, everything that we talked about is very Scorpionic. Someone who's been through a lot, but someone who harnessed their pain to create strength in their life, stability in their life. That is Scorpio, right? Scorpio is someone who is not afraid of transformation. Someone who uses death to create new life. So whatever disappointments they've had, whatever pain they've endured, they use that to fuel a new beginning for them, to help them climb the corporate ladder and stuff like that. But with death, it's never 100% perfect. And this is mirrored by what we said earlier with the Nine of Wands, okay? So there is still a struggle when it comes to the way they see themselves, their insecurities. It's still there, but the strength is just winning. The battle hasn't ended yet, but they are winning, okay? So death, someone who has been through the worst kind of pain romantically, right? Specifically for them, but someone who created new beginnings out of it. The Ace of Wands, this is a very passionate person. Like, they are insane. For example, if you work together or if they work alone at an advertising agency, this is the one who always pitches the award-winning ideas, okay? They never let criticism or reality or whatever client restrictions, right? They never let anything dampen their creativity and their passion. The Ace of Wands, this is that spark of creativity, that spark of fashion. They are just someone who is very, very beautiful in the way that they dress. Like I said, fashion, right? So style, opulence is there. Someone who dresses weirdly, okay? Like they're gonna come into work, everyone else is wearing a suit and a tie and whatever, and they're going to wear like a baseball shirt or something like that, and neon Crocs or something, okay? So there is that spark in the way that they color themselves, literally, but also in the way that they work. Like I said, spark of creativity, okay? So this is just someone who's very exciting. And it's crazy because there's a contrast, right? There is that pain on the one hand with death, but on the other hand, with the Ace of Wands, there's life. So death and life, this is who we are talking about. They are a walking, talking, breathing contradiction, but a very big clue is they are someone very passionate and someone very colorful. Their fashion sense is going to be something unique, okay? This is someone who changes their hair every day, their hairstyle, the way that they present themselves. And I just heard something very specific. If this is a straight guy, then they wear nail polish anyway. something neon. There's really something. I heard neon Crocs earlier, now I'm hearing neon pink for their nails. Okay, so someone just really creative and a fashion icon in whatever company they work for, whatever community they're in. This person is colorful and exciting. With the 5 of Pentacles though, oh my god, and we do know this person, when they're alone, they do feel alone. Okay, they do feel lonely. And the thing is, it's not like that for most people. Introverts, specifically in Scorpio, is an introverted zodiac sign, generally speaking. Introverts love their alone time. It's how they recharge. They love spending time with themselves. This person, there is that there's that aspect as well every now and then. Okay, with the Emperor, independence, with the Ace of Wands, fashion and creativity and spark. They do enjoy being by themselves, but every now and then this bubbles up to the surface. The 5 of Pentacles. This is their insecurities, their fears, their mindset of lack and scarcity, being worried that whatever they have, their savings, their job, it's not gonna last. So there is that fear deep down when it comes to the finances, when it comes to their insecurities, when it comes to stability. Like we said, they are at the 9, right? So they're not completely there yet. They haven't completely won the struggle against their insecurities, their self-consciousness, okay? So this is something that always sneaks up on them when they're alone. So they have this confidence of the Ace of Wands being very fashionable and being very opulent in the way that they dress, very loud every time they enter a room. But sometimes when they're alone, there is this pain. There is this great worry that just attacks them. So your person is very dynamic, okay? Now let's see, what else can I tell you about them? The Empress, oh my god. The Emperor and the Empress together, probably that's why I said your person just a few seconds earlier. Because like I said, this reading, it doesn't have to be about someone romantic, okay? But with the Empress and the Emperor in one spread, definitely, whether or not you're looking for love, this is a romantic partner that's coming in your life. We also have the 9 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. The Empress mirrors what I keep talking about. I kept saying fashion and color and being loud and opulent. The Empress is the card of Venus, goddess of love, beauty, the goddess of fashion, basically, right? So this is who they really are. They are always, whether they're a man or a woman, okay? They're always the center of attention. They are the apple of the eye of everyone around them. They are beautiful, okay? Male or female, they are someone beautiful. And we talked about their creativity. This is the card of creativity and fertility of ideas, okay? So this is the person that we are talking about. They are a force. We're not talking about like, someone who, even though there is introverted energy with Scorpio, right? But we're not talking about somebody who fades into the background. No. This is someone who always stands out one way or another, okay? Not by being loud with their mouth. Like this isn't someone who always chats and makes people laugh, but just the way they dress, right? Fashion is the key word for this person. And with their creativity and their ideas, they are just someone who always makes a name for themselves. Someone who always creates this beautiful reputation around them. With the 9 of Cups, that's interesting. We have a negative 9 here with the 9 of Wands, and we have a positive 9 with the 9 of Cups. This is the card of wishes come true. So when you look at this person, you feel like they have everything they need, like at least on the surface. They drive a beautiful car, they live in a beautiful apartment, they are beautiful themselves, right? They have beautiful ideas. So if you look at this person on the surface, when you meet them, that is one big clue that it's them. They just look like all of their wishes have come true. And of course, that's not true even for the billionaires of this world, right? No one leads a perfect life. You can decide that you want to be grateful for whatever life you have, and therefore feel good about it, right? And wonderful every day. There's that. But what I'm saying is, no one's life is really that perfect. But when you meet this person with a 9 of Cups, you're going to think that it is. You're going to think that this person is leading that perfect life that you want for yourself. So that is a big clue that it's them. With the 3 of Cups, you're going to meet this person through a friend, okay? The 3 of Cups is the card of friendships and celebrations, so possibly at a wedding, at an engagement party, or just at a brunch with your friends, okay? It's a friend of a friend. It's an acquaintance. That is how they're going to enter your life. Now that we know everything about this person, their psyche, the things that they're insecure about, right? The pain that they've been through, their fashion sense, and everything about who they are. Scorpio energy, very strong, but also Venusian energy, which would be Libra, Taurus, right? Why? Why are they going to enter your life soon? What is the purpose? What is the reason that this person will be your next romantic partner? For that, we have the Knight of Cups. The answer is because the universe wants you to experience the kind of love that people only experience and feel and see in the movies, okay? The universe, the divine, wants you to know what it's like to be wooed, whether you're a man or a woman. The universe wants you to know what it's like to be like a leading lady or a leading man in a movie, or the main character of a book, okay? The universe wants you to have a perfectly beautiful, happily ever after. This person is going to bring romance into your life like never before, and it's going to be fantastic. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.